Hey guys, it's Jeremy Scott here with the AI Money Press and GorillaAITools.com. Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys really quick about why I do what I do. I want to share with you a quick story. We were talking yesterday. I was actually talking to a really good friend of mine about what's going on in the job market. And this is actually going to make sense, so hang with me. We're talking about how employers increasingly now, with the level of automation, we've discussed this, the level of automation and things are coming about, is it's hard for people to make a regular wage. Now, this is not an economics discussion. This is actually about the path, what led us to where we are. I've always believed for a very long time, I have been really in commission or in sales the majority of my life, whether it was when I owned retail stores, whether it was my first venture into the mortgage industry way back in early 2000s to now, everything that I'm involved in. And there's a couple of reasons for that. And number one, I'll come out and be honest, I don't have a college degree. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that path and what led me to almost getting that done. But where I am now is I think I've always had this belief that I never wanted to have a ceiling on my income. I never wanted to trade my time wholesale and to try and live a retail life. Does that make sense to some of you? Nod your head. I'm looking at you. No, I'm kidding. So what I realize is that there's a lot of opportunity out there. And having been someone who has had to make payroll for other people, being on both sides of the employee-employer dynamic in that relationship, you realize that you can actually only afford to pay people a certain amount of money for a certain amount of output. And that's okay, because that's the arrangement people enter into, and that's what I did as an employee for a really long time. Now, being that I don't have that degree, or I do have specialized skills, obviously, but a lot of these things, if I want to make the type of money and live the lifestyle that I do, it required innovation. It required learning. In fact, I wanted to be a bigger, more of a student of things as an adult than I ever was as a kid. Not a great student, not phenomenal grades, but I turned out okay, I promise, Mom. So I realized that if you want to embrace the things that you do, and somebody had said to me, gosh, you're really good at a lot of stuff. If you could just make money at the things that you're good at, everything would be great. Well, I've done that, and I rolled out a culinary brand, cooking channel, and so on, that I've had to now put on the back burner because I'm very ferociously attacking this particular direction in my life. But it's about building a brand, and not just your brand, but how can you make money doing great things, especially making money online. If you're here, you want to learn about how to make money online, how to utilize AI tools. Eventually, maybe you just want to learn how to use the tools, and that's fine. I'm happy to show you guys the intricacies and and how to use a lot of the really cool stuff. But my angle is always, how can you monetize these things to move forward? And there's a couple of major ways that just plain make sense to me. And one of them, obviously, now you can make a lot of revenue doing YouTube and Instagram, monetizing those things. But as you know, the same thing with professional sports, a lot of players make more money from their endorsements than they do from actually playing the game. And those guys are really large players, so we understand that. But how can you be a big player in the things that you do all the time? So what I realize is that you can still do the things that you love. If you like to travel, you like to eat, you just like to adventure, guess what? There are companies you can partner with that you can rep their brands doing the things that you love to do and can then pay you to do that. It's not just about, I don't want you to think that it's about YouTube money. There are people who are doing phenomenal, who are making it at 6 figures monthly, who may have a lower subscriber amount that you see on YouTube. They might not even have over 100,000, 200,000, but they may be raking in 5-6 figures a month because of the relationships, the brands, and the things that they have that their content helps to feed. So I bring you to affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is phenomenal. Look, I've looked at a lot of different things. It's been a hell of a journey over the past couple of years, and especially, mainly, I would say the last full year. I've looked at everything from e-commerce, developing stores that sell smaller ticket items. I've done Amazon affiliate stores, building with WooCommerce and WordPress. Hell of an education there. Learned that a few years ago. I've learned high ticket e-com, a lot of great mentors in that space, and I could probably point you to several that are doing really, really well and that aren't actually bullshit. Now, there's a lot that are, believe me, and hard lesson learned personally when it comes to that. But there's some really great coaches who have good programs, and we'll talk about that another time. Maybe we'll even interview one or two of them. But there's a lot of avenues that you could take, whether it be Amazon FBA. You could even set up a Walmart e-com store. You can do high-ticket e-com. You could do all of these things, but really one of the best things to do is to not have a physical product. Now, even in drop shipping, and confession here, yeah, I have a drop shipping store for my culinary brand, but at some point, if a product breaks or something's defective, you have to deal with returns, and guess what? It's a one sale, one commission, done. It takes a lot of nurturing those relationships and remarketing and gamification and a lot of things that go into it. I'm not saying it's not worth it. It absolutely is. However, the best and the path of least resistance, the best thing I have found so far, is affiliate relationships. And that's what I've done with a lot of my brand. And you guys see that. I'm 100% transparent about it. The things that I promote and the brands that I promote are a lot about having people enjoy the tools, enjoy the services, the stuff that I show you how to use, but also signing up to become an affiliate of those companies, because guess what? They pay a commission every single month. So you guys utilize my links, full transparency, guys. They pay me a little piece of the action every single month from here on out, as long as you remain a subscriber and user. And guess what? It doesn't cost you anything extra at all. It's just a little hat tip, a little nod, a little, hey, thanks for bringing brand awareness. I've learned that a couple of things happen. Once you started to develop, or once I started to develop content and started to develop, a brand reputation and some of that, and there's more, that these brands will then seek you out. It's really kind of fun. It's really interesting, and to see how things play out. And I'm going to share all of this with you guys as it goes along. I want to flip over, and I'm going to show you something really kind of fun. We'll go back to here. Now, we'll try and get our screen right. But as I see it right now, this is the way that I want to show you how to do these things. And you've seen the screen before. If you've seen my other videos, I'll teach you how to do this stuff. Just pop on over to GorillaAITools.com. The link's in the description. If you guys want to sign up, I can help mentor you, teach you how to do these things, and how to generate revenue doing it. Now, if you're already involved, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have an Instagram channel, if you have, or page, whatever we're calling it these days, TikTok, whatever it is, I want you to take a minute right now, because I love promoting other people who are working hard and thinking outside the box. Go ahead and comment down below my comment, and say who you are. Let's promote each other as a community. I think that a lot of people think that they're out there competing with each other. No, really, when it comes to things in e-com or content creation, we're really trying to build up a community and educate as many people as we can and break as many people as we can out of the matrix, so to speak. So drop a comment down below. Drop your channel name. Let's help. Let's support each other, guys. I promise I'll go on. I'll follow you. We'll subscribe. I'll check it out. I want to see what you're doing. I'm excited for you. If you're doing something and you're showing the world who you are, share it. Let's help you grow. So drop a comment down there, and I expect to see your brand. Outside of that, as I mentioned with GorillaAITools.com, it's nothing more than it's just a simple, you click the link and you're going to enter some information here for me, okay? And I'm going to send you my AI checklist with all the goodies, and you guys can see all the tools that I'm using, all the fun stuff. We'll go through. I can even do some coaching calls in the future if that's something you really, really desire. I'll teach you how to grow these things, teach you how to use these tools, how to monetize them. And it's completely free for you to get started. I'm not asking you for any money. Really not. I'm not asking you for any money. We're going to give you a free trial on a lot of these things, or you get a discounted price for starting things out. Whatever it is, I'm going to help you guys get started doing the things that you love and how to make money at it. But one of the things that I really, really want to share with you is this one right here. Partner Stack. Now, Partner Stack was really interesting to me because I realized for some of the tools that I wanted to represent, they're a part of a conglomeration. They're a part of a group, a part of sort of a, I won't call them a clearinghouse or a warehouse, but they're just an organization that acts as two parts. It's a central location for a lot of companies who want to have content creators represent their brands, but they're also, I don't want you to take this word the wrong way, they're gatekeepers. They want to make sure that the content creators and the people who are coming forward are actually vetted. They don't want any knucklehead out there representing their brand, so they have a certain level of a threshold of content, something you have to be on message, you can't be vulgar, you can't be, there's a lot of different guidelines, and you can look at these things. But I want to introduce you to the folks at PartnerStack. They're really, really cool. And I just figured it out sort of by probing around and figuring out who I wanted to represent, and then stumbled upon these guys. And guess what? There are a ton, as if you're a company, if you own a business out there who you want to grow that brand and you want to have quality content creators rep your brand and put your stuff out there, absolutely contact them, and they can help get you more exposure. But for those of you out there who want to learn how to make money, representing brands that you love, go check it out. You can apply, you can do these things, but I want to show you the different companies that they actually have available. The marketplace. Now, there are tons of different companies who are offering affiliate relationships. Their types of commissions that they pay you change. ElevenLabs, that's a big one, guy. I use ElevenLabs a lot. You guys see that? And yeah, my link there, it is an affiliate link. And if you sign up, it'll pay me revenue. But guess what? Same thing for you. You start creating content, start using their tools, they'll pay you to rep their content. And can you imagine 22% commission for the first 12 months of every new referral? Add creative AI, Workable, Switcher. I mean, QuickBooks, guys. QuickBooks, bookkeeping software. There are a ton of things. ManyChat that I actually did a video for the other day that I'm going to link in the description as well. But you can see there is so much stuff, so many different partners that you could actually be a part of to help grow your income, grow their brands, and have a wonderfully mutual relationship when it comes to that. Now, we're going to go all the way back. Sorry for the screen. I hope this isn't some sort of an epilepsy test, as you guys are seeing the screen flash. But anything you want to go into, we could just look at, I don't know, you want to do something in e-commerce? Well, there are brands specifically slated for e-com. If you want to do something collaboration productivity, there's a ton of different things you can use here. If even office software, you think that there are companies who could benefit that you have connections with, that you could represent these brands to, they pay a lot. A lot of them do. And one of the great things is these are digital products. This is software as a solution, okay? Software as a service, or SaaS business, as you would call it. There are ways to do this and to grow those relationships. I don't know if I'm revealing a big secret. I kind of think it is, because I had to stumble upon this after doing a search for the types of brands that I wanted to work with, whose products I believe in. I'm not just repping bullshit here. If I use these things and I really like them, I want to promote them, because I want companies to do well that I believe in, that I think that are doing the right things in the marketplace, that are actually providing value and not garbage. So I will tell you, get started. You can easily, follow along, use my checklist, add these companies to your own checklist if you want, and we can help you get to the point of, why do I talk about myself in the third person, or because I'm multiple, I'm one, how about I use I, right? That sounds kind of funny. I can point you in the right direction, guys. And I love that my channel is where it is right now. I can have time to limited, but I can have some time to mentor some people and get you pointed in the right direction. I want you to broaden your horizons. I just want you to think that, I don't want anyone to think that things aren't possible. There is a great opportunity that is out here to make great income, to have the life that you really desire, but it's going to take work. There's no get rich quick. There just isn't. Anybody who tells you is that there is, it's just obviously it's just snake oil, which is, I don't know, snake oil was really a thing at one point. I just want you to look at the opportunities, look at the potential that you have as an individual. Think about the things that you enjoy, the things that you want to enjoy in your future, and start making some content, guys. But do it. Don't just do it for free. Look at who you can partner with and look at what it takes on their side for you to qualify to represent that brand as well. Don't expect to just be handed anything. They don't just give everybody a ticket in the door, okay? You got to have the Willy Wonka golden ticket. Well, not quite that exclusive. But you got to create some stuff that people are going to want to watch and listen to. And hopefully you've enjoyed watching this and listening to me. We'll talk more about these different relationships that you can develop and more about these things that you can do over time. As I mentioned before, obviously, I want you to go to my site, go to GorillaAITools.com, click the link. I'll help you get started. And let's enjoy the future, guys. Let's do it together. And like I mentioned before, don't forget, drop your, whatever your brand is, whatever your handle is. Let's check out your Instagram. Let's check out your YouTube. Let's help grow you at the same time. We'll build a community together. Thanks, guys. For now, Jeremy Scott, Gorilla AI Tools at the AI Money Press. We're out for now.